Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading. This is going to be a reading for all signs for the week of today, the 5th of April. I will be back on Thursday again, but and again, just so everybody knows, we'll be going back to the regular schedule next week, just so everybody knows. But I'm working on a bunch of surprises, a bunch of secrets. If you follow me on Instagram, you got a sneak peek of some of the stuff that I'm working on here for the channel. It's all good stuff. It's all for this channel as well, and my other channel, but mostly for this channel. So it's all good stuff, and that's what I'll be working on this week, just so everybody knows. But that's that. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Tina, hello. Cydia, hello. Rebecca, welcome. April, hello. And Sarah, welcome. Jamie, hello. And Jocelyn, hello. Monica, hello. Thank you for being here. Latoya, hello. Tracy, welcome. Dee, Michelle, Rebecca, Lynn Jones, hello. Tracy Bird, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And who am I missing? I don't know, a bunch of people, but that's all right. Yeah, unfortunately, I was going to go live last night, but unfortunately, my router decided to die on Easter. So I had to go get another router. It was a whole thing. So that's that. The other channel is just my name. I can actually post, for those of you who are asking what my other channel is, I can actually post the link here in just a second. So let's do this right here. Let's see. The other channel is now in the chat right there. So that's my other channel. I just posted it. I'll try to remember to pin it if I can. There we go. Steve, welcome. Claire, hello. Ednita, welcome. Mimi, hello. And White Rabbit, hello. Thank you for being here. Nicholas, that is true. If I waited 3 days, the router would spontaneously have resurrected. You're actually dead on, Nicholas, because I have an appointment with the internet people for Tuesday. So exactly 3 days. You were right. Although I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to buy a new one, and I'm not going to wait. Midnight Moon, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And everybody else, hey, it's time to get started. I forgot how to do this. Like I said, tonight we're going to be using the Deviant Moon Tarot here, people. It's not going to focus, right? But this is the deck that we're using tonight. I'm going to go in order. Also, just so everybody knows, I will be back on Thursday this week. So I will be going live again on Thursday. Next week, we will be going back to the regular schedule and from potentially a top secret location. So you have a lot to look forward to. But let's see what we have for you here, Aries. Aries people, let's see what is going on for you. Aries, you have the 5 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords here. Clarifying, you have the Ace of Cups. For some of you, I feel like you're just moving towards new love. I mean, to me, this type of energy right here is seeing something that you can't unsee, basically. 5 of Wands with the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. It's like the energy of like kind of wanting a reunion with a person, wishing that things went a different direction. Those are the words that are popping into my head. So for some of you, it's almost like you wished things worked out with a person maybe, or you wished things could have worked out with a person. But some of you, I feel, at this point are just moving on towards new love with the Ace of Cups. You're moving on to something, kind of like bigger and better here, Aries. So I really like to see that for you as well. Ace of Cups is like your true love. For others, I feel that you're kind of looking to... I feel like this is asking you to work on a team with people, really, when you think about it. 7 of Swords is a card of the lone wolf. It's the card of doing things on your own. And it can say that, like, you could easily allow people to help you, or people should be helping you at this time. So I feel like you need to, like, not be afraid to allow people to assist you or to help you in, especially if you're working on something that's going to make you happy, anything having to do with abundance or anything having to do with love as well. I would definitely open up to teamwork with the 3 of Cups energy here, Aries, because, like I always say, teamwork makes the dream work, right? And that's what I feel like you need to focus on here, Aries, with this energy. I do feel some of you could be going on an adventure as well. I mean, Five of Wands is an adventure. Five of Wands I used to call Indiana Jones because to me, it represents going on some sort of crazy adventure and discovering like treasure or gold or something like that. So it's like there is a lot of treasure. The other thing I would say is this is a very social energy. You know, believe it or not, Five of Wands is a card of socializing. Even though these people are like fighting here, on the Five of Wands, it can just represent, sorry, it's not going to focus on this camera. I don't know why I keep doing that. But anyway, this card just basically says that you could be like wanting to socialize or hoping to socialize. And Three Cups is a card of socializing. Seven of Swords, wanting to be alone though. So kind of conflicting energy, but I would say it might be a good week for you to socialize. You have the Ace of Cups here. Definitely new love I'm getting for a lot of you, Aries. So I just feel intuitively a lot of you are finding new love. For others, I feel like you're stretching something out here. This is a good thing, is what I would say to you. I'm getting the word stretch on this card, but it's like you're stretching something out. It's like you're getting more, it's almost like you're getting more out of something in your life. You know, they have this saying, you can't milk blood from a stone, right? But I almost feel like you are milking blood from a stone. I'm getting this feeling of like resourcefulness here, Aries. So I feel for some of you, and there are 333 people here right now as I'm saying this, Aries. I feel like you're kind of stretching something. It's like you're making more out of something that you already have, if that makes sense. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for here, like resourcefulness. It's like you're taking a resource you have and you're kind of stretching it longer. This is a good thing for some reason. It's I almost see you kind of doing this to get to like a finish line, and this is going to make you very successful. So I like this energy for you, Aries. Looks really good. So there you go. Thank you, Aries. Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. Taurus. Let's see here. Taurus, you have the Five of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Wands here. And you have the Page of Cups as your outcome. You keep getting the Page of Cups in your readings. I did your reading this morning. Your reading was awesome for next week, by the way. That will be coming out tomorrow, Taurus. And you had the Page of Cups. I think you had the Page of Cups twice in that reading. So there could be an admirer, or you have a secret admirer that's coming in for you at this time. And I do feel this person will make you very happy. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a fire sign. You had almost exactly the same setup in your weekly reading that I did for you this morning, Taurus, which again will be coming out tomorrow. But it was very similar to this. You had the King of Wands. You had the Eight of Wands, I think, as well. I was saying something about in that reading how someone will be reaching out to you, and it looks like somebody who loves you is reaching out to you here. I feel like this person has like great depth to them as well. They're very like deep person. I feel like they're a very deep thinker. That's like the energy I'm getting off this Page of Cups. Page of Cups can represent immaturity, but again, Page of Cups could also just represent an admirer, and I feel it's more this is the person you're attracting into your life, this King of Wands. But it's like someone who has great depth. Those are the words that I keep getting. I feel like they're just a deep person. There's like a lot of different I feel like they're exciting because there's probably a lot of different there's kind of like a lot to this person is what I'd say. I don't know what else to say here, Taurus. But if you're looking for love, definitely could be a fire sign. Could be good for you. If you're not looking for love, this to me is you bossing up, Taurus. All your readings have been about kind of like bossing up and becoming successful in work or business. King of Wands is very specific in work or business because it really represents like really nurturing something into existence, really taking care of something. He's like raising these children on this card here, and it kind of represents the fact that he's really willing to take his time, make sure that something is really well taken care of. And I do feel that this is what you're doing, Taurus. This is your energy, and the Eight of Wands is just saying that doing this is going to lead to quick growth, quick success. So whatever you're doing is going to lead to a lot of success with this Eight of Wands energy. It's going to be a lot of work. I do think I said something to you about this as well, Taurus. I'm almost positive you had the Ten of Wands in your reading as well. I can't really remember if I'm being honest with you at this moment, but the Ten of Wands doesn't say stop. I was saying this the other day in a reading. I was saying that the Ten of Wands, there is a village normally in the back of the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands doesn't say stop. The Ten of Wands says like, hey, you're almost at the end of your very long journey. You have been on a long journey. You're about to reach your reward. So don't stop, Taurus. And again, your outcome is the Page of Cups. Definitely a love offer for a lot of you. I do feel this is a love offer coming in for you here. It's like one of those things where I feel like it starts slow because, again, I feel this is someone who kind of like slowly opens up over time, but I feel, again, this person has great depth to them, is the words that are popping into my head here with this card. It's like a very deep person. There's like a lot to them. They have a lot going on in their life as well, but I feel like it's something that like unfolds as you go on throughout the relationship here, Taurus. So kind of like a person that you have to discover. That could be very exciting, though, I feel, because, again, I feel like it'll never get boring with this person, which is nice. For others, I just am getting, like, good news here. There's, like, something that you're, like, this fish right here, I don't know if you can see, there's, like, a little sparkle right here, Taurus, at the end of this fish's tongue. So I feel that, you know, the fish on the Page of Cups represents your imagination. It can represent something that you're imagining, some goal, wish, or dream, something you desire having. It can also represent an opportunity that is coming in for you here. And I feel that there's like an opportunity. It's just an opportunity. It's like you're going to have to kind of raise it. You're going to have to really nurture it into existence with the King of Wands. So don't be afraid to kind of give something your all, especially if you're working on like a new project, new business, new job, anything like that. Because I feel like it's something that has a lot of potential, but it's just potential right now. It's not something that, you know, fully exists, I feel, with this energy. But there you go. Thank you, Taurus. Really appreciate it. Let's see what we have for you here. Gemini people. Gemini, you have the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I love 2 6s, Gemini. Everybody that knows me knows that I love 2 6s. When 2 6s come up in a reading, to me, 2 6s says you're on the right path, you're going in the right direction. I am getting something about like karma here as well. To me, like in the playing card reading system, when I first started on YouTube, I was only reading playing cards, and in the playing card reading system, the like 2 6s can represent a karmic event, or like, but what that means is like a karmic turnaround, for example. So it's like saying that you could have you know, paid off some sort of karmic debt. I don't really believe that we have karmic debt in this lifetime, but I do feel like there are certain maybe milestones, or there's certain kind of like things that we have to accomplish before we can get to the next level, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but that's kind of like what I'm getting for you here. It's almost like you're reaching, you know, like some sort of level in your life, and it's allowing you to progress. So I like this because it's like you're no longer going to be stuck where you've been for a long time here, Gemini. It's like you're making a lot of progress with this energy. For others, I feel like you're ready to take a leap of faith here. You know, really, I just feel kind of boring, if I'm being honest here, Gemini. Well, I wouldn't say boring. It's just popping into my head as like you being prepared. The Fool represents preparation because he always has a sack on his back, except when I'm trying to make a point, right? When I'm trying to make a point about the card I choose to use, he doesn't have a sack. But the point is that normally he has a tiny little sack on his back. It says that he has everything he needs right between his 2 ears. So you are ready for something. The Six of Pentacles says you are ready to plant seeds. Six of Swords says you are ready to make progress. You are ready to move forward. You are ready to get to the other side. You are ready to leave this dumpster fire over here. You are ready to leave the dumpster fire behind, and you're ready to go to these new lands over here. So a lot of you, this is like you just progressing out of choppy waters. I feel like you're just progressing out of a you know, a dumpster fire. I don't know how else to say it, Gemini. That's all that's popping into my head. So I just go with whatever pops into my head, and that's what I'm getting for you. Again, I'm going to pull some extra cards here in just a second here for you, Gemini, but next, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, you're just making progress and you're moving on from things. I feel, you know, for like a lot of you, you could be like just certain things that were once fulfilling to you. You might start feeling like, oh my, like this activity is no longer fulfilling for me. And so it's like you're making some changes here, I feel. So maybe for some of you, it'll be people as well, where it's like there might be some people in your life who maybe you used to spend time with them and they once were very fulfilling. And now you're just finding that you're kind of outgrowing some people, or you're just deciding that your time would be better spent with, you know, better people, or surrounding yourself with better people. So I get all sorts of changes here with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel you're just kind of really taking a cold, hard look at the progress that you've made. I feel like you're taking a cold, hard look at the energy that you get back from situations. Again, this person here is like looking at the Seven of Pentacles, the 7 Pentacles on the Seven of Pentacles, and they're saying like, is it worth it? Was it worth my time? So you could be doing that quite a bit in all areas of your life. It's like you're saying, is this situation worth it? Is this person worth it? Are they giving me energy back? And again, I always tell people, it's like, this doesn't mean you have to like walk away from people. It could, but it could also mean like you can also talk to people, right? As well. I feel like people forget that. It's like we can also say to people like, hey, we can tell them that something has to change in our relationship so that we can continue to be in their life or whatever. So, it's a kind of more about setting boundaries, I feel, for you here, Gemini. Yeah, but I do feel like you're cutting toxic people out of your life in general with the Devil card, because it's like you're just leveling up in a lot of ways. So sometimes you just outgrow people. It's not that big of a deal. But that's what I got for you here, Gemini. Hold on one second, Gemini. I'm going to spread the deck and just see if there's any additional messages for you this week. You have the Ten of Swords, probably not. King of Cups here, and the Eight of Pentacles, really focused on yourself this week. So probably not a bad week for you to focus on yourself, by the way, Gemini, with this energy. The Ten of Swords, again, I'm just getting is the Devil card in that Seven of Pentacles, realizing that you're kind of like letting go of something that has been causing problems in your life. And the King of Cups of this Eight of Pentacles, I feel, is you nurturing yourself. King of Cups is like saying you're really not being affected by everything that's going on around you. King of Cups is normally in choppy waters, and he can handle that heavy energy of the choppy waters around him, and it doesn't really affect him. And the Eight of Pentacles is my card of personal development, so I feel for a lot of you just intuitively this week is you more focusing on yourself here, Gemini, you focusing on kind of mastering yourself as well. And again, this is a good thing because it'll probably just be you growing. It'll be, when we focus on ourselves, then we can attract everything else that we want in our lives. So it's kind of weird how that happens, right? But that's what I see here. I do feel a lot of you could be seeing a lot of progress in work or business as well. But there you go. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. Let's see. Cancer. Cancer, you have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Cups here, and the King of Swords as well. Yeah, Six of Wands, a lot of positive attention coming in for you here. You're making a lot of progress, and the Queen of Cups is just you showing up in a very strong position. I do feel this King of Swords could be a new person coming in for you here. The King of Swords is a card of like someone who is maybe older than you, although to me that's not always true. To me, the King of Swords could represent someone who just has a certain level of maturity in life. They could carry themselves in a very mature way, and so it could just be that type of person. I do feel like there's love here. She is facing this Two of Wands, so if you're looking for love, the Two of Wands would say that to find this person over here, you would have to leave some sort of comfort zone, or maybe you'd have to travel, because the Two of Wands can represent traveling. Either way, it is an energy of needing to take the lead. I do feel someone needs to take the lead here if this is love. Yeah. It's like, for some of you, it's like you're waiting for someone to make a move here with this Four of Cups. I feel like it's like this person has the key to your heart as well, is what I'm getting, but it's like they're not making a move. I'm wondering if they're too shy or too nervous here. It's like you two are lovers. If this is someone that you're interested in here, Cancer, I would go for it. I would, maybe you could make the move, or maybe you could flirt with this person more, or do something, is what I would say to you here with this energy. So, don't be afraid to make a move here towards a person. I feel like there's generally interest in this situation. For others, this is a leadership role. I like this for you as far as work is concerned. If you're working and if you're hoping for a raise or a promotion, this is kind of like saying to me that a boss or someone has their eye on you. And again, it doesn't matter what gender your boss is. I don't attach sex to or gender to my cards here. So just because it's a King of Swords doesn't mean it's a man. It could be anything. Whatever your boss is, doesn't matter. Look at how he's kind of like looking here towards you, the Queen of Cups, and then you have the Two of Wands, which is like taking the lead. So for a lot of you, I feel like your boss or a mentor, the King of Swords can be a mentor. I feel like someone has their eye on you here. And look, here is your confirmation. You have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of success, happiness, growth, abundance, a victory, good news. And it's also a card of kind of getting your rewards for going through a very difficult battle, or getting your rewards for going through something that you've been going through for a long time, Cancer. The Six of Wands, normally it's a guy coming back and he's being cheered on, but he has been to war. So it is a card that represents burdens. It is a card that says he has been to war. He has experienced loss. He has experienced fighting and all these other things, and now he's coming back for more, and he's kind of receiving his rewards. So I feel for a lot of you Cancers out there, this is you getting your rewards, you getting some recognition or some achievements for some difficult things that you've been going through in your life. I really like this energy a lot for you here, Cancer. Yeah, definitely something you've been waiting for with the Hangman. For some of you, it's almost like you have received news, or maybe you have received communication that something is coming in for you, but just hasn't showed up yet. So it's like you know, maybe you've heard through the grapevine that your boss wants to give you a raise, but you've been like waiting and waiting and waiting for this to happen. Maybe you've heard that someone wants to communicate with you, and it's like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting with the Hangman. It's like the Hangman's on pause, but it is a card of enlightenment. He has received enlightenment. He has figured something out. He has learned something here. So I get that sense for you that you've like learned of something. You're just like waiting for the result is what I feel here, but I do feel like you're getting it with this energy. So that looks amazing. There you go. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see what we have for you here, Leo people. Leo, you have the Hermit, the World, and the Eight of Swords here. You have the High Priestess as well. You're ending a cycle here. 3 of Wands. What are you waiting for? Leo. I feel like saying, what are you waiting for? It's like you're waiting for your ships to come in here. You're waiting for something to change. I feel like saying, don't wait here, Leo. 3 of Wands to me represents waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. It's a card of needing to stop waiting. It's a card that says, like, the time is now. And I really feel that some of you need to realize that. The Hermit could be a question. You know, the Hermit represents climbing to the top of a mountain and shining your inner light. You always get the Hermit. Are you kidding me, Leo? Like every single one of your readings that I do, every single time you get the Hermit card. And the Hermit is like climbing to the top of a mountain, you shining your inner light. But the question that you could be having with the Hermit is, am I ready? Because he's standing at the top of a mountain and he has completed his journey. But sometimes when the Hermit shows up in a reading, I kind of feel like it's the person I'm reading for, you, Leo, like wondering if you are done or not, wondering if you're truly kind of like at the finish line. It's interesting because we really don't have any finish line cards here except for the World, followed up by the Eight of Swords. And this is kind of like you staying stuck at the finish line when you should just keep going forward, right? I feel like you need to go get your reward is what this 3 of Wands is saying, or you need to go get something that you have been waiting for as well. Very similar to the Cancer reading, kind of. I'm getting like very similar energy, very similar vibes to that, Leo. But I do feel there is a kind of a victory coming in for you with the World card. For others, this, could be quite simple. It could also be you wanting to move, but obviously maybe you can't. There might be rules, regulations, certain things going on in the world that I can't really talk about on YouTube that are happening, right? That are preventing you from moving. Use your imagination, right? The beer bug, something like that, right? So I feel for some of you, you are feeling very stuck with this Eight of Swords energy, hoping to break free here. Yeah, you have the Queen of Swords and discovering new ways to get what you want, basically. Queen of Swords is gaining clarity. She has experienced being stuck in a certain, kind of like in prison. It's kind of funny because there's another deck that I love, which I can never remember the name of, and I'm not going to be able to remember the name of it right now. Light Seer's Tarot. I remembered. There you go, Leo. So on the Light Seer's Tarot, the Queen of Swords, there's like a little cage, and it looks like a little jail cell, like below her on the card. And it kind of says like she was stuck for a little while. She was stuck in prison, or she was stuck in, the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restriction. It's almost like you're finding your way out. That's what this reading is saying to me. Even the World is a card of birth. It's a card of being stuck in the squeeze, trying to pop out the other side, trying to step through a portal. And the Queen of Swords is kind of some answers. It's you figuring out ways of doing things and figuring new ways. So it's like maybe you want love. And some of you could be like saying, I want love, but there's the beer bug, so I can't go out and get love. Well, actually you can. So anybody who hasn't watched 90 Day Fiancé, I just watched the new 90 Day Fiancé Single Life or whatever the hell it's called. And they have speed dating where they put the table long ways and everything like that. So no more excuses, people. All you people that are like, oh my God, the beer bug, I can't go out and date. I'm like, okay, after seeing that episode of 90 Day Fiancé, I don't want to hear it. And okay, how about, and I don't even want to hear it even more because like half of these people are out there dating on 90 Day Fiancé and half of them have boyfriends and or girlfriends or whatever, or aliens, whatever they want to date, right? So it's like if those people a 90-day fiance, can be out there and can be dating and can find dates in the first place. Never mind, like, without COVID, these people aren't single, right? It is time for you to get out there here, Leo. It is time for you to find love, for sure, with the Queen of Swords. But it's like you're finding ways of doing things. Outside of love, forget the 90-day fiance rant, right? Outside of 90-day fiance, the Queen of Swords is saying you are finding other ways of doing things. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is being too close to a problem. It's being too close to an issue and not being able to see a way around the issue. The Queen of Swords says that you are finding another way to solve your problems, which is a good thing. This is going to lead to a lot of progress. The only challenge here is your outcome, the High Priestess. High Priestess, it's not a bad card. It's definitely asking you to trust your intuition, I feel. But I also feel that the High Priestess is saying something just has potential. I mean, I feel like this is very true for pretty much everybody. To me, this is like a kind of like a collective energy, mostly because of the astrology. And so I feel a lot of people, it's like we probably are having a lot of ideas that have a lot of potential, but potential is a little scary because it's just potential. It's not, there's nothing set in stone. There's nothing solid about potential, right? So for a lot of you, it's like you could be having ideas for businesses and jobs and all this other stuff, but it kind of just exists in your imagination. The High Priestess would say, oh, hey, these are good ideas. They have a lot of potential, but you need to ground them in reality. Is your job to kind of manifest some of these things in reality with this energy. So that's what I would do if I were you. There you go. Thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see what is going on for you here. Virgo people. Virgo, you have the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles here. And the King of Pentacles, I feel this is hard work, for sure. This is you, like, executing on a plan here, Virgo. So I feel for some of you, it's like you're working very hard towards some sort of something that you're trying to accomplish with the Two of Pentacles. Sometimes I just think the Two of Pentacles is hard work. I mean, it is a card of hard work, but sometimes I just feel that's like the only thing the Two of Pentacles is saying is that you are working really hard, probably towards a plan that you've had for a long time. Knight of Swords is like one of those things where you've been forced to change your kind of daily routine probably multiple times. The Knight of Swords can represent like hasty decisions, making choices too quickly, and like all that other stuff, right? But the Knight of Swords can also represent like needing to make a daily routine change, or it can say that your routine has been forced to change for multiple different reasons. And so for a lot of you, it's like I feel that you've had a plan to accomplish something with the Emperor. Like some of you maybe want to move or get a different job or a business. I feel this is kind of like a stick. Like you ever see someone riding a bicycle, somebody throws a stick in their tire and they, the wheel stops and the bike stops. You get what I'm saying here? I feel like this is the stick right here in your wheel, and or like the wrench in the works, basically. Something has caused multiple lockups. Like I get this like locked up energy here in your life, something that has kind of prevented you from achieving something that you want to achieve here, Virgo. The Two of Pentacles, you still working very hard, trying to figure out how you can achieve something great. Yeah, you have the Sun. Ultimately, I feel you will be finding happiness. You will be achieving something that makes you very happy with this energy as well. So there's definitely an achievement coming in for you. I'm also getting love here on this energy. It's like, but what is the holdup here for you? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor, so definitely love coming in for you here, Virgo, if you desire love. I feel that this is a knight in shining armor that's coming in for you here, but it probably is going to require love. It's going to require work. There's some sort of obstacle that I'm getting here. You have the Queen of Wands, wanting to make sure that you're not being seduced. It's like I feel that you could be meeting someone. Some of you have already met this person, and the Queen of Wands is just saying to me that you want to make sure, like I feel you intuitively want to make sure that you're not just being seduced by a person. It's like you want to know that it's you're actually buying into the reality, not the fantasy side of things here with this Queen of Wands. So that's like the message I'm getting off this Queen of Wands. It's like I feel you're kind of being honest with yourself. Maybe you're like, this person's really attractive. You're attracted to them. They're attracted to you, because Queen of Wands to me represents mutual attraction. But it's like you feel like you could be happy with this person, but you also don't want to Knight of Swords. It's like you're trying to not rush into something with a person here. I would say if you're meeting someone over the next 6 months here, Virgo, that it's like you're really kind of examining it. I feel like you're taking your time and you're just saying to yourself, don't rush. That it's just that simple, Virgo. There's really nothing wrong with that. So It's like you're just taking your time, making sure that it's, not just all kind of seduction energy with the Queen of Wands here. And like I said, I feel it'll be someone who makes you happy. You have the King of Pentacles as well. So I do feel this would be a permanent relationship coming in for you if you are attracting love into your life with the King of Pentacles energy. I also feel that, there is like, this is like some sort of win coming in for you. You're walking away from something here. For a lot of you, I always get this message that you're walking away from a job that you've done for a very long period of time, Virgo. You're like the only one that gets this message. It's like you've been working in a certain field for a long time. I feel like it's become boring for you. I feel like it's something that has become like too difficult or too annoying, and you're walking away from it. So if you're walking towards a new job, if you're trying something new, it's like you're finding something that'll be permanent, something that will be very fulfilling, something that'll be long-lasting. King of Pentacles to me is very, very long-lasting energy. Same thing in love as well, Virgo. The King of Pentacles is someone who's in it for the long haul, someone who is in it to build, a family, basically. So I feel for a lot of you, that's what you are going to be doing with the King of Pentacles energy. I like this. I feel like there's good news coming in for you here as well. Love it. Thank you, Virgo. Libra, let's see what we have for you here. Libra people, Libra, you have the Page of Wands here, the Strength card, and the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of success coming in for you here, Libra. So you have the Page of Wands, Strength card, 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a job. I would say, especially if you've been waiting for a job for quite a long time, this is a job that's coming in for you. I get distance, though. Like, if you've been struggling to find a job for a long time here, Libra, I would say that the struggle is real. Number one, Libra. Number two, if you've been struggling to get a job that is in your field, this is saying that there is something that's coming in for you, but I do feel like if you can't find something, you should look at a distance. Like maybe you live in a certain city or a certain location. If you're having a hard time getting a job, there could just be a job somewhere else in another city, in another location. Here's the good news. Maybe you might not even have to move right now because of COVID. It's like maybe they'll allow you to work from home. Maybe they'll allow you to start from home. So I would be looking for these opportunities. It's like you're not really sure how things are going to work out, Nine of Swords, but the Nine of Swords is actually a really good card for you, Libra. The Nine of Swords can represent temporary positions, part-time work, holiday positions in work or business. So if you're looking to grow in your career or in your business, or if you're looking for a new career, new job, new business, the Nine of Swords says do not be afraid to get something that's like part-time, temporary, a holiday position, or like, what do they call it, seasonal work or something like that, because it could turn, the Nine of Swords can represent something part-time or something temporary that turns into something full-time, and you always get this message. So I would definitely move towards it. I'm cheating a little bit because, I have your chart up over here, and again, I've looked at your astrology quite a bit, Libra, and to me, just looking at your astrology, I would say I can see like a million different things. I have your chart up right here. I have the chart up right here. To me, there's like a lot of things that could be saying that as far as work is concerned, that there could be an opportunity, but maybe it's at a distance. And I also feel a lot of you have been struggling based off your astrology to find a job. So this could be a job. For those of you looking for love, definitely could be a Leo. You keep getting Leo popping up in your readings, Libra. It could be any sign. Could be someone who has Leo in their chart as well. But I do get like the fiery, kind of like more of a fiery energy here, Libra, as far as a person coming in for you here. Someone very successful. I also feel like there's something hidden here for you, knowledge. I would say anything you're trying to grow. I don't care what it is. It could be a business. It could be your health. It could be spirituality. This to me is saying, I was getting something hidden on the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles to me can represent hidden or secret knowledge. 10 of Pentacles is like treasure, and we don't just find treasure on the side of the road, right? You have to like dig for treasure. You have to dig for gold here with this energy. So I feel for some of you, it's like there's hidden treasure. I see it in my head right now, Libra, as well. It's like there's hidden treasure, but this is like information with the Two of Swords. I was wondering what that was. That's why I pulled the clarifier, because it's almost like there's hidden or secret information available to you. it's really not a good answer. But what I would say to you, Libra, is it's like if you're trying to improve anything in your life, this literally just says learn about it. That could be through reading a book. It could be for free. It could be you reading something or watching something on YouTube about whatever it is that you want to improve. So anything that you want to improve, I would say look for the information. The information exists. And, I've talked about this for like 2 years now. At least 3 years, because of all the Capricorn energy. To me, all the energy in Capricorn is education, a profitable education. Especially when Saturn is not in Capricorn anymore, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, still, I think that energy is lingering, and if you just learn something, you will probably experience a lot of growth with the Ten of Pentacles. And it could be free, by the way. This doesn't have to cost money. Your outcome is Nine of Swords. Again, temporary situations is what I was getting here. If you're looking for a job or a business or anything like that, anything temporary would be very beneficial here. I do feel like you're worried about something. Page of Pentacles. Again, education. Page of Pentacles is the card of studiousness. So anything that you need to overcome, learn about it with the Page of Pentacles. For others, it's like, do I know enough here? But I feel like you need to realize that you can learn as you go. I mean, this is my problem with school. It's like school teaches us like we have to know all the answers up front. That's not very much real life at all, right? It's like in real life, you're allowed to learn as you go. Also, hey, joke's on you teachers. All the teachers that said, you're not always going to have a calculator in your pocket. It's like, hey, guess what? I always have a calculator in my pocket nowadays, teachers, right? So how's that F in algebra like 10 times looking now, right? Didn't need that information. Also, has anybody ever used algebra? Unless you're like a rocket scientist or something, I doubt it. But anyway, doesn't matter. The point is, it's like you don't have to be right. You can learn as you go. You can find the information. That's what that's saying. There you go. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you here, Scorpio people. Scorpio, you have the Five of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords here with the Page of Swords clarifying. So some of you, I feel like you're looking at the energy that you've put into a relationship here. Somebody was too cautious. Somebody wasn't opening up in a past relationship here. Somebody wasn't giving you enough time, effort, or energy with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like someone was being guarded for no reason at all, basically. And now they're spying. Like, why? This is like a flip-flop is what I would say to you here, Scorpio. It's almost like someone didn't... It's almost like someone didn't give you the time of day, or it's like they were in a relationship, or you were in a relationship with this person, and it's like they didn't, I feel like they didn't really invest fully, but it's like now they're the one that's spying on you. So, really, does it matter? Probably not. I feel like you're just going to walk away from this situation anyway. I do feel like it's made you, like, a little bit shy as far as love is concerned. Because, like, this person here, it's like they're sad about the love down here, but there's still love available to them with these two cups here. It kind of says, like, this, what you're crying over is spilt milk. It's probably rotten milk, right? Probably curdled. So I feel like whatever is over here is much, much more significant. I always say the Five of Cups is a really good card, actually, if you can turn around, because it's like this guy here, or the guy that's normally on the Five of Cups, he doesn't just get the two cups. He gets a bridge that leads to a castle as well. So it's like you're getting significantly more than just two cups if you move on from a situation. So I do feel some of you are kind of like moving on or walking away from something here with this Five of Cups energy. And you have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Some of you are still healing from a love situation. The Three of Pentacles card, teamwork. Three of Pentacles, I feel, is like you recognizing the work that you can do. I mean, I guess if I was being super picky about this card here, Scorpio, what's popping into my head is that I feel that for some of you, it's like someone didn't give, like, whoever is spying, someone is spying on you, Scorpio, and I feel they really didn't, they were too guarded in the relationship. Now it's like their karma, I feel, is to always be comparing their next person to you. It's like you are the standard that is being compared here. I'm getting the word standard here on the Three of Pentacles for you, Scorpio, but I do feel that for a lot of you, this is saying that you are the standard that it has been set. for someone. So again, someone will always be comparing everyone to you. I guess that's this person's karma. For others, I feel that you are setting a standard in some other area of your life. For some of you, it's like if you're working on a business or a project, this to me is saying that you are setting a standard that is going to be hard to beat. I feel like people are looking at you. For some of you, I feel like you need to not sell yourself short with this energy as well. I feel like you need to realize that you are the standard, that you are going, or you're about to be this setting the standard in work or business. So I kind of feel like there's I don't want to say there's an attitude that goes along with that, but there is an energy that goes along with being number one, right? So I feel like you need to do that with this energy. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Again, if someone's spying on you, I just feel like you're going to move on. Doesn't matter. So this past person is spying, whatever, they're getting their karma, doesn't matter. For others, I feel that this is you kind of focusing on work with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're very driven, determined at this time. The Knight of Swords kind of just says, stay open to different ways of doing things, because the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. And in work or business, I do feel it would be a really good idea for you to follow your curiosity, to stay curious, to keep learning new things as well, because you never know what might come up here, but you're definitely working very hard towards your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, I don't really feel like you're writing off love at this time, but I do feel some of you could be taking a break from love with the Wheel of Fortune. You're just focusing on taking control of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. We control our destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, especially when it comes up in a reading. The wheel is always spinning, but we control the direction that this wheel spins. So for a lot of you, I feel you are taking control. You are deciding that nobody is going to control your destiny. You are going to control your destiny. How do we control the Wheel of Fortune? With our vibrations? Normally, there's a snake on the side of it, and it kind of just says what you focus on is what you're going to get with this energy. So I would just focus on what you want in your life, and then you will be successful here with this card. There's even this demon at the top here, and it's almost like you could be saying to yourself, past relationships have had too much control over my life, and I feel that you are saying, I don't want something else to control my life. I don't want to get into relationships. It's almost like that devil energy. You're saying to yourself, I don't want something to enter into my life and become an attachment. I want to control things on my own. And that's really what I feel like you're saying to yourself. I mean, it's a pretty simple reading. This is your card, by the way. Normally you show up in the top corner here as the Phoenix on the traditional Wheel of Fortune here, Scorpio. So you're really in your power at this time. I don't know. I like it. So there you go, Scorpio. Yeah, I would just stay focused. Again, keep your eye on the prize. The Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. I would just focus on what you want in your life. But there you go. Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm just going to switch decks real quick. And, I'm going to use the same deck, just a different one. We're using the Deviant Moon Tarot tonight, just so everybody knows. Also, make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. On top of all that, everybody, the weekly readings have started going up. So keep an eye out for those. I did water today. Tomorrow, Earth will be coming out as well. And on top of that, by the way, I will be back on Thursday. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, starting next week, we will go back to the regular schedule for the lives starting next week. But this week, I'm going live today, obviously. And then I'm going to go live again on Thursday, the 8th. So, or whatever day that is. I don't know. I think it's the 8th. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, Sagittarius, let's see what is going on for you here, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the High Priestess here. Thinking about something. Star card, wishing for something. I feel like something is entering into your awareness here. You're becoming aware of an opportunity. High Priestess is something entering into your awareness. The Nine of Swords, you're worried about it. Three of Wands is like you're waiting for things to fall into place. For some of you, there's an opportunity coming in for you, and I feel like you need to take advantage of this opportunity. I don't feel it's necessarily a limited time opportunity that's coming in, but I do feel like there's a need to get moving. So for some of you, it's maybe you're thinking about moving. I would get moving here. Maybe you're thinking about starting a business or getting a job. Again, whatever it is you're thinking about doing, I would get moving here, because this is a lot of waiting energy, but at the same time, it's saying this is going to lead to a lot of fulfillment like whatever it is that you're thinking about doing here. So I would get moving. On this star card as well, in the Deviant Moon Tarot, she is pregnant here. So I do, it is popping into my head. That, like, I'm almost getting those kind of like Empress vibes here, where I don't really feel like it's talking about pregnancy, but I do just intuitively feel this is more talking about you being pregnant with an idea, or you having some ideas that you maybe want to take action on. So I would I would get moving here, is what I would say to you, Sagittarius. There's something that is entering into your awareness. For others, I'm getting something legal here as well. I feel like if you've been dealing with something legal, it's been something that has been holding you back for a long time with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is like being trapped to a situation. It's something like being stuck, and it is a card of self-imposed restriction, but I do feel in a lot of ways that you have been stuck in something legal with this Eight of Swords energy. I really don't think there's much you can do in this situation. Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords could be a lawyer, a teacher. It could be a mentor, someone who knows, what they're talking about and all that other stuff. So it's kind of like you're waiting or having to follow the guidance of someone here. So I would definitely kind of focus on your, whatever. If you're dealing with something legal, I would listen to the legal advice from the experts, is what I'm saying here with the Queen of Swords. There is clarity coming in for you here, though, Sagittarius, so I do like that. I like the fact that there's answers coming out of something here, because I feel like there have been no answers in like a legal matter here with this energy. It's kind of like it's been very confusing, this situation, very much in the dark as well, and it's like you're finally understanding things on a new level. So I like to see that. I am getting something very like overly complicated in your life here, Sagittarius, with all this right here. So for some of you, even if you're not dealing with something legal, let's say you're just dealing with a regular old life just a life thing. I feel it is like an overly complicated situation that you've been dealing with, and this is like some clarity finally coming in for you. I also say this because you have this star card, and the star card is like finally being able to take a break, finally being able to rest, relax, and recover. So there is recovery coming in for you here. There is a lot of hope coming in for you as well with this card. Yeah, you have the Lovers too. Could be love coming in for some of you if you're looking for love. I really feel like this is saying you're at a crossroads here. Like, I wouldn't get too comfortable being uncomfortable, right? Sometimes I think we can be stuck in a crappy situation for a long time, and it almost becomes a comfort zone. Like, we can't imagine life being any easier, so we just get comfortable, being stuck in the mud. And this is saying, like, don't get comfortable getting stuck in the mud here. I feel like you need to realize that, things will not always be the same. Things will improve, and things will get better if you choose to allow them to get better. So I would, make sure that you move towards, like, improvements and all that other stuff here with this energy. I feel like even small improvements are going to be very beneficial at this time. There you go. That's what I got for you. Thank you, Sag. Let's see what we have for you here, Capricorn. And Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups here. Capricorn, yeah, this is almost exactly the same as your weekly reading that I did this morning for you, Capricorn, in a lot of ways. So I feel for some of you that you're dealing with like a toxic situation in love. It's like I'm seeing this as hope. It's like you were in a love situation in the past, something very inspiring, something that you were very passionate about here. The Four of Pentacles, you held on to this. You saw, I feel this is more something where you were definitely in alignment with something as far as a relationship is concerned. But then something happened. Five of Cups, major disappointment. And I feel for some of you, you're not sure if this person's a liar, cheater, stealer. I feel like you're not sure what's up with this person that you were dealing with in the first place, Capricorn. So if someone ran away from you here, the Seven of Swords is a card of running away, someone who runs away from connections. It's like you're a little bit confused. You're not sure why. I'm like, why? I get a lot of questions on that Seven of Swords here. You're very conflicted here. It's interesting because in your weekly reading that I did for you, your weekly reading kind of said like, hey, you're walking away from this. So for a lot of you, it seems like you're walking away from this confusing love situation and you're moving towards something completely new. It's like I feel like you've given this person a lot of chances. I get a very weird feeling here. Like for some of you, it's like someone ran away, you didn't talk to them for a while, they came back, you started talking again, but it's like it never, like this person wouldn't ever let it reach a certain level. Kind of what I was saying in your weekly reading is that it's like maybe in every single relationship you've ever been in, it always reaches a certain like point of closure, or it reaches a certain point where you get to a certain point in the commitment. And maybe that feels like a little bit of an accomplishment for you, Capricorn, getting to that point at the very least in a relationship. It's like this relationship stops short of whatever that accomplishment was. So like whatever that level of achievement is for you in relationships. And it's like you're saying to yourself, like, that's why I feel like you feel this relationship maybe you're feeling attached to this relationship because it like never reached that level where you normally get, so it feels like a failure even though it wasn't. I don't even think it's your fault. I would blame them here, especially with that Seven of Swords here, Capricorn. So yeah, I definitely get a weird situation like that. To me, it feels like you're focusing on something new. To me, it feels like you're moving towards new love with the Ace of Wands here, especially. It's like you're looking for a new beginning. I do feel like there's something coming in for you that's like far more significant. Something where it's going to be someone who really stands out and probably makes this person just not look as good. So I feel like you're just walking away. For those of you who are not interested in love, this is a new creative project that you're going to be working on. Five of Cups, I feel like, is just literally the words I'm getting here are don't give up. So I feel that if you're working on a new creative project, the Five of Cups says it will be successful as long as you don't give up. And as long as you realize that there are multiple ways of doing things here, Capricorn, you will be successful. Seven of Swords, again, as far as the love thing is concerned, I feel like someone just ran away from you. And it's like some of you could still be talking to this person. For others, obviously, that's not going to be true for all of you, but for some of you it is. And to me, this is just saying that this person is just a lone wolf. I feel like they don't allow people into their life, plain and simple. And so you're probably just walking away with this energy. As far as a project is concerned here, Capricorn, if you're working on a new project or new business, this to me is saying like allow people to help you, look, you cannot make this stuff up. Three Cups, look at this. So Three Cups is the card of teamwork, card of community. I feel like some of you need to work as a team with this with a person in work or business. We're not talking about love. I mean, of course, in love, it is very important to work as a team, to work as one. But I'm just saying, in a work or business situation, this is like you needing to open up to teamwork. It will make the dream work here, Capricorn, with the Three of Cups. So don't be afraid to do that. As far as love is concerned, I do feel like you'll be meeting new love here. Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to take a little bit of break here as well, I would say. I would also say that it would be a good idea for you to probably cut this person out, like 100%, because I feel like as long as you're giving them energy, it's like you're giving someone free energy. If you're talking to this person from the past, I feel like you're just giving them free energy, free attention. It's like they're getting something from you, but you're not getting something from them, is what I feel. And they're perfectly happy with that. And I feel like that sucks. I'm not gonna lie, Capricorn, but it is what it is. So I feel like you need to, I feel like you are gonna eventually move away. It's like, this is all stuff I don't even have to tell you, Capricorn, because I feel like you're just gonna do it anyway. You're just gonna walk away from this energy, but definitely a separation here with this card. It does feel like a loss, because again, like I said, you didn't reach that point that you normally reach, but that's what I got for you. So thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see what is going on for you here, Aquarius people. Aquarius, you have the Judgment card, the Page of Cups, and the King of Wands here with the Hermit clarifying. For some of you, you're waking up to something here. For some of you, I do feel like this could be communication from the past, and I think this came up for you in your weekly reading, or maybe not your weekly reading, but your last bonus reading that I did for you. I think this came up, that there could be someone returning from the past here. Again, do whatever you want. That's what I say nowadays. If you want to take someone back, great. If you don't, even better, right? Move on is what I would say here, Aquarius. But I do feel like someone could be communicating from the past. Could be a water sign or a fire sign here. And it's like, should I open up to this? Now, you're still not sure if you should open up to this or not. I would say if you are going back to someone from the past, the Nine of Wands would represent setting healthy boundaries, making sure to set boundaries so that, things go a different direction instead of going towards failure, right? So I would just set healthy boundaries. For others, I feel like you are waking up to an opportunity. The Judgment card is you having a wake-up call The Page of Cups would be towards your purpose. The Page of Cups is very focused on this fish here. He's very focused on something in his imagination. The King of Wands is taking that and nurturing it into existence. So if you have any business ideas, any job ideas, any health ideas, any ideas in any area of your life, as long as you nurture those ideas, as long as you create them and ground them in reality, you will be very successful with this energy. It's very positive energy here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, just start planting seeds. If you're like thinking about starting something, the Six of Pentacles just says take the first step. I always get people who like write to me, Aquarius, and they're always like, well, I want to, build a rocket in my backyard, and I can't do that. I'm like, well, first off, there's a Netflix documentary. I don't want to hear any excuses, because there's a Netflix documentary. The guy died. Somebody told me that the guy launched himself into outer space and died. Whatever. I don't care, right? Who cares? He died doing what he loved. He died living the dream, right? Was it stupid? Yeah, probably, but he still did it, right? So there's a documentary on Amazon. I can't remember. It's called Rocket Man, I believe. And it's about a guy who builds a rocket in his backyard, and he's a limo driver. So, and not the brightest bulb in the box, this guy. I'm not saying anything about limo drivers. I'm just saying this particular guy that did it, not very smart, okay? And he was able to build a rocket in his backyard. So, and literally, all you have to do is take the first step, right? With the Six of Pentacles. I think people shoot themselves in the foot. People stop themselves from accomplishing things they could accomplish just because they're like, this is impossible. But it's like, if you just take the first step, if you just do the first thing, it could be so tiny, right? It could be like the smallest first step. The universe gets out of your way. So I feel like you just need to take the first step here with this energy, especially towards a dream here with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups says you're holding something as the object of your attention. He is very focused on this cup. The King of Cups just says, kind of create it, nurture it, make it happen, start building upon something, and you will be successful here, Aquarius. Yeah, look, you have the Justice card. Justice is cause and effect. Justice card is a card of it just putting energy into something. When things start to work, keep putting energy into what works. Again, the Justice card is cause and effect. It says if you do one thing, do you get a result? If you don't get a result, stop. If you get a result from something, keep moving in that direction. It's kind of like experimentation. It's like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. That's what I feel like you need to do here, Aquarius. Again, you have the Hermit here as your outcome. You're learning a lot. I feel like you have learned a lot just over the past year even. So you're probably you're probably much smarter than you have been over the last year. I feel like you've learned a lot from something. You do have love coming in for you. Could be a Virgo coming in for some of you. I feel like there's a lot of happiness, love, good things coming in for you with the Ace of Cups. The Hermit really says you need to open up to something as well. For some of you, there's a fear of your life changing, I feel, with this energy right here, especially with the Judgment card. I get something about the fear of change is popping into my head. So I do feel like some of you are afraid to, that your life is going to change here. Something happened here, Aquarius. I'm just, I'm pausing because this story is kind of channeling at the moment, but I feel some of you, it's like you had something happen in your life, but it happened too quickly. Could be a relationship, I feel, Aquarius, where it's like something was almost about to pull you out of a comfort zone too quickly. And so that could have ended a relationship. For others, it could be something else where it's like your life started to change. That might have caused a little bit of anxiety here. But I think your life is still going to change. You're just slowing things down with this energy. I don't know. You're accomplishing things. I like it. Ace of Cups. I wouldn't worry about it. I feel like you're going to accomplish great things. So there you go. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you here, Pisces people. Pisces, you have the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Love it. 2 6s. Wasn't it Cancer that 2 6s? I love 2 6s. To me, 2 6s says you're heading in the right direction. You're going the right direction. You're going the right way. Eight of Cups says you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. Don't second guess yourself here, Pisces. The Eight of Cups is like a card that says you are walking into darkness, but it doesn't say don't do that. Whoever is walking towards the Nine of Cups. It's like you are walking towards true fulfillment. You're on a path. You're on a journey. The problem with the Eight of Cups is getting sucked down, questioning yourself, or getting sucked down into an emotional whirlpool, kind of thinking about something emotionally. I feel like this is saying once you've made a decision, stick to the decision. You won't regret it. If it's in the going backwards that you're going to have problems, basically. So, I feel like once you make decisions, stick to your decisions with this energy, and you won't regret it here. And that's really all I'm getting for you tonight, Pisces. But I do feel that you need to like stick to your decisions here. Again, I feel like maybe you've been like in your life in general, it's like you go forward. You know, I talked about this the other night. It's like Esther Hicks, she talks about, you know, if you were to drive across country, for example, it's like you wouldn't drive from, you know, New York to Ohio and then back to New York, and then from, you know, New York to Missouri and then back to New York to make sure you're going in the right direction. You would look at your map and you would just know that you're going in the right direction. You wouldn't question it. You would know that you're moving cross country. You would know that you're going to the other coast, right? So I get that energy for you where it's like you could be kind of like making progress and then going backwards, making a little bit more progress and going backwards. I would just say make the progress and stick moving forward here and stop going backwards with this energy. I feel like there's this energy of needing to keep moving forwards here with these cards, Pisces, and needing to let go of the past as well. You have the King of Swords here, King of Pentacles. Yeah, in love, I feel like some of you are moving towards someone who's very mature, someone who wants something stable in your life, as in their life as well, someone who's looking for something permanent. So definitely could be love coming in for some of you. For others, I feel like this is you here with this energy. The King of Swords, you keep getting the King of Swords. I keep saying that this is your energy, Pisces, even though, yes, I realize the King of Swords does not represent Pisces. I'm just saying you are embracing the King of Swords energy, which is an energy of like knowledge, discipline. I feel like very hard work as well. King of Pentacles, I feel like you're focused on your pentacles for sure. Yeah, you have the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, success, good news coming in for you. I just feel like there are I feel like there just are like improvements coming in for you with the Ten of Cups energy and happiness. For some of you, you could be focusing on like happy home, happy family, like creating a family. So if you're looking for love, this could be you finding love. For others, I feel like just happiness coming in for you. Again, your outcome is the Knight of Swords here. And I think you need to stay focused, Pisces, on one thing. I always say this to you, Pisces. You always get the Seven of Cups in every single reading I do for you. So I feel you need to stay focused on one thing at a time. The Knight of Swords is making quick progress, and I do feel like you're building a lot of momentum in your life right now, but just don't stop. Don't question it, right? Don't go backwards. Keep moving forwards. Keep making progress, and keep that progress momentum going. I feel like it's if you stop or if you go backwards, that's what's going to trip you up here with this reading. I feel like as long as you're still always moving forward, then things will keep moving forward. It's just that simple. Here, yeah, Eight of Wands. A card of momentum as well here, Pisces. I really feel you're building a lot of momentum in your life. There's a lot of success. There's a lot of good things coming in for you. Eight of Wands is very successful energy, but I really feel like this is saying keep your eye on the prize, stay focused, all those other good things, Pisces. Love it. Really good card for socializing as well, Pisces, I'm getting. If you're looking for love, I feel like someone has their eye on you. Someone's spying on you, Pisces, in a lot of ways. I feel like saying someone's never stopped spying on you. Typical, right? It's probably you, Pisces, knowing you, because I am a Pisces, right? But somebody has their eye on you here. Not an air sign, I would say. It could be for some of you, but I feel like it's another sign here. Probably an earth sign. You keep getting a little earth sign showing up in your readings, and it's 10-10 people here right now, Pisces. 10-10 is probably going to be an important number for you, but interesting. There you go. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. We are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see here, people. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you pick card number 1, you have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords here. You need to make a choice. Two of Swords says move on to go to new lands. You know, Two of Swords, she is normally it's a lady, and she is where she has always been, and she needs to experience something new. So I feel like some of you, if you pick card number 1, you need a new adventure. I feel like you need to do something new. If you pick card number 2, you have the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is a truth coming out here. I feel like someone is telling the truth. So for some of you who pick card number 2, you're learning a truth. For others, this is a victory coming in for you, I feel. I'm too nosy, card number 2, sorry. Hierophant here. So you are, I feel like you are discovering a truth. For others, this is you having a victory. You're passing some sort of test from the universe here. The Hierophant is a card of learning. It's like saying you have learned quite a bit, and now you're making a lot of progress. For card number 3, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords here. in the moon. For some of you, I do feel this is like a heartbreak. Seven of Pentacles is something where it's like you could be choosing to walk away from a person here because there's no more growth. The moon, it's like this relationship is too controlled by someone's emotions. It's almost like for some of you, I feel weird about this. If you're dealing with a relationship here, card number 3, it's like someone in the connection needs to be a little bit more logical about what's going on. I feel like they're making decisions just emotionally, and it's like they're not taking into account the two sides that exist in a connection. I do feel like this could actually be a very good connection, but somebody has to make a decision, I feel, with this moon card. Marriage. For some of you, it's like if you're dealing with a relationship, someone needs to get out of their head, is what this is. It could be you, could be your person. Take it how it resonates, right? Card number 3. For others, I feel like this is a dream. The moon is you imagining something that you want to manifest. The moon says you need to ground something in reality for once. You need to experience something. You need to manifest something into your life. So super powerful. But there you go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it again. Again, I will be back on Thursday, the 8th. And then again, next week, we will go back to the regular schedule. So that'll be that. But thank you, everybody, for being here. And have a good night.